Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me? Thank you for taking time to take part in our webinar session. And I will start today. My name is Dominic Oy from Luzern Convention and Incentive Bureau. And my position with Luzern Convention and Incentive Bureau, as you all know, I'm the MICE manager for Southeast Asia, taking care of the markets from Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, and Vietnam. And here are my contact details. Do take note. My email is dominic.oy@switzerland.com. Now, choose Switzerland for business meetings and incentives. Save time, talk to us. Now, I would like to share with you some important information. Probably most of you might have known this already, but nevertheless, for those who just joined us today, I would be more than happy to share this info. Now, if you go to our website, myswitzerland.com/meetings, here you are able to be inspired and plan, and also to find out some information about how, and some incentive itineraries also for sample if you are planning or to code the program for your client. Now here, if you go to our website, you can see different tabs here, and then you also have some information of why you should choose Switzerland, some endless experiences that we share here on our website, some add value information, etc. Now you are also able to filter some regions information or city information, and also news here is very important. Here you can also see what is new and what is opening in Switzerland. So from next year onwards, you see we have different regions with different new properties are coming up. Now next year in the planning, here you're able to filter to choose meetings, hotels, which hotels that can cater for incentive groups, and then also probably if you want to find out different regions of our congress centers, events location to host some larger meetings or gala dinner, and then also with social programs, you're able to filter it, save it, download it, and also share it with your client. If you require some to know, for example, some of us, some destination management companies, we also have the information in our website as well. Now the venue finder, I'd like to highlight. Earlier on I mentioned that you could download it. So basically something like this, you can just bookmark it and later download it as a PDF. You could also use this to send to your operator for quotation. Now there you are able to find all the hotels in all over Switzerland, the most updated even locations for events, social programs, technical visits, or factories are all also in there. And also incentive examples if you are not sure how to plan or where to go. There are some examples that we have uploaded to share with. And of course, saying yes to have the wedding in Switzerland, there we also have some wedding locations. So I think this is an upcoming trend to also promote wedding destination. Now we also have some catering needs information there in regards to Asian food, Indian food, halal food, and also we have uploaded some videos if you require to use for some launch. Now do follow us on our social media for Instagram, Facebook, also on YouTube, Twitter. All you need to do is search us on @myswitzerland and you're able to look for us. Or you could also go to our main website to see at www.myswitzerland.com. There it's very interesting where you see this. Our website is really amazing and walking you through virtually the Switzerland, and the sites are really beautiful. Also here in the trade corner for Southeast Asia, we have created a special trade corner on what's happening. So there usually you're able to register for our events, etc., and the most updated information here as well. Now, today we have a special host, guest host from Lucerne, Abel. I am going to stop share my screen, and I will hand over to Abel or Abel. You can pronounce it either way, to take over and to share with you more information about Lucerne. And please, please, please don't leave, stay to the end because he has some surprises for you. Over to you, Abel.
Thank you very much, Dominic. I hope you can all hear me. Yes, very good. Well, Dominic, first of all, I told you before, you have a beautiful background, and thank you for this great introduction. And hello, everyone. My name is Abel, or Abel, or Abel. I listen to everything. There's no worries. And I am very honored and very pleased to be here today in order to share some information and some news about our beautiful destination of Lucerne and the Lake Lucerne region. And yeah, I don't want to waste your time, so we just get started. And again, please stay until the end and pay attention to my presentation, because you can actually win sort of a very, very special prize. So you better stay until the end. I'm gonna just share my screen, my presentation in order for you to have a few impressions. Okay, I hope you can see it. Dominic, is everything good? Everything is good? Well, very good. Then, ladies and gentlemen, premium business events in Lucerne. First of all, I wanted to tell you that, you know, our slogan from the Lucerne, Lake Lucerne region is the city, the lake, the mountains. And I really think that this picture describes it quite well, because obviously you can see the lake. You can see the city. You might have seen this picture somewhere. So if you Google Switzerland, you're gonna drop by this picture for sure. And then you can see the mountains on the background. And before I get started with everything, I wanted to share with you here this, let me just go on, the agenda overview, which is not working at the moment. Let me just have a look if there was just an issue. Let me see. Okay. Okay, very good. So the agenda overview is that I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Lucerne, Lake Lucerne region. I'm gonna go deeper into the city of Lucerne than the Lake Lucerne region, because those are kind of two different aspects of the destination. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our Lucerne Convention Bureau. I work for the Lucerne Convention Bureau. Then we're going to just drop by the topic sustainability, which is quite important for us. And at the end, this special prize draw, which you better make sure you are present for this. Then Lucerne, Lake Lucerne region. So this is actually everything that we represent. This is what we stand for. On the left-hand side, you can actually see the city of Lucerne. So it's a small city, but what makes us very special is all the surrounding, all the Lake Lucerne region. So you can actually see the Lake Lucerne in the middle, which is more like a fjord because of its arms. And then you can see so many mountains all around. So we are actually a perfect destination to combine business with leisure, okay? Because I would say that to the top of the mountain on 3,000 meters above sea level to the city of Lucerne, the distance or the travel itinerary takes about 1 hour and 25 minutes maximum. And this is really the maximum of travel time you have to do in our region. Now, where is our destination? You might know that Switzerland is in the middle of Europe and Lucerne is in the middle of Switzerland. So I would say that we are the center of everything in Europe. We are very, very easy to reach by train, about 1 hour from Zurich International Airport, also from Basel International Airport. And then if you're traveling like to Germany or France, also it takes about three to 4 hours by train. Okay, so really centrally based. The city of Lucerne, this might be interesting for you, is very small, because maybe your cities are much bigger, but here in Switzerland, as a place is considered a city when it has a minimum of 10,000 of population. So we have about 80,000. Switzerland is divided into 26 cantons, and the canton of Lucerne has about 400,000 inhabitants. Our language is German. Nevertheless, we speak 4 languages in Switzerland. The currency is Swiss francs, and important for you to know is once you book a hotel room in the center, in the city of Lucerne, you get a free public transport ticket and free Wi-Fi in the city. Okay. Now, how does the city look like? This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is really all about the city of Lucerne. This is all about the city, the lake, the mountains. Now, here, this building over there is the main train station. So if you travel by public transport, you will probably arrive here. And then you can see the Chapel Bridge over here, the famous Chapel Bridge, and the old town. Now, we have a very good public transport infrastructure. Nevertheless, the city is a walking city. So I'd say from the train station until the old town, it takes about 3 minutes walking distance. So everything is very close. The distances are kind of inexistent. Now, you can see the lake, and on the background, you can see this beautiful mountain. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you must pay attention, because there is something called the Golden Round Trip. I repeat, the Golden Round Trip. What is the Golden Round Trip? The Golden Round Trip is all about a travel itinerary up to the Mount Pilatus. So how does that work? You actually take a boat from the city center until, let's say, a small village over here, which is called Alpnachstadt. From there, you take the steepest cogwheel railway in the world up to Mount Pilatus on, let's say, about 2,500 meters above sea level. From there, you take the cable car down to a small village. So the cable car from here to a small village, and then the bus back to the city center. So you have 4 transports within one route. So how does that look like? This is the steepest cogwheel railway in the world, departing from Alpnachstadt to Mount Pilatus. When you're on top of Mount Pilatus, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like. Stunning views. You see the Lake Lucerne, you see the city, you see the Lake Lucerne region. So this is really what we stand for. The close distance between business, between a vibrant city, and then the nature, the calm. Now, on the other side, I told you can go down by cable car, and this is what it looks like. Then coming really down to the city center again, back to Lucerne. Okay, so on this side here, it looks like this. So as you can see, really beautiful restaurants just located by the river. You know, boats floating by. You see swans. You just enjoy your wine or whatever you're drinking and enjoy life. So this is all about the city of Lucerne. Okay, so I've told you something about the city. We are now getting to the Lake Lucerne region. First of all, Lucerne is a very popular destination for visits and also for activities like this. Can be really, really fun. The Lake Lucerne region is quite different. So I've told you that Switzerland is divided into 26 cantons, and our destination combines 5 of them. So we really represent the entire central Switzerland with a population about 680,000. We have an incredible, well-linked public transport system, and because of that, and because of all the nature surrounding the city, we are an ideal combination of business and leisure. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Mount Rigi. Okay, so I've told you that this is the city, and then on the background there was Mount Pilatus, and on the other side is this beautiful mountain, Mount Rigi. How can you get there? You can, for example, take a boat. Takes about half an hour to a small village called Fitznau, and then from there you take also a cobble railway up to Mount Rigi. Now, Mount Rigi is really all about countryside. And for your clients, for example, a great activities is cheese making. So you arrive up there and then you go see the farmer, one of the several ones that you got there, because you see cows, you see sheep, goats, everything. And then what you do, you're gonna milk the cows. You're gonna make your own cheese, and then about 1 year later, we send you this cheese back home. So your clients have been to Switzerland, have been to Lucerne, have had an amazing time, and then 1 year later, they forgot about us. But when they are less expecting it, we send them a cheese home, which they made. Okay, so this can be really, really fun in summer, or let's say from March until October, more or less. And then in winter time, it looks like this. So you can really slide down with this transport system, which is very well known within Switzerland. You can have a lot of fun. You can touch the snow. You can play your own music while you're sliding. So this can be really, really fun. Okay. Now, I told you something about the Mount Rigi, and this is actually something you can experience on the lake. On the, the Lake Lucerne Navigation Company is the biggest navigation company in Switzerland. They own about 20 boats, and you can rent them exclusively for great dinners, for parties, for everything. And this is how it could look like. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is up on Mount Titlis. Now, you might have heard from Mount Titlis, which is about 1 hour and 25 minutes away from the city center of Lucerne. It's in Engelberg. Engelberg is about 45 to 50 minutes away from Lucerne by train. And this is on 3,000 meters above sea level. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a great activity you can do up there is this one. So you arrive there with your group, let's say about lunchtime, and then you start building your own igloo the afternoon. Okay, so what you're going to do there, you're going to sleep inside your own igloo, and then early morning, let's say 5, 6, 7 o'clock, you start with your fire in the hands back to the village of Engelberg, and then you have your beautiful breakfast there in Kempinski Hotel or in a chalet or whatever you like. So this can be really an experience your clients will never, ever, ever forget. So speaking about hotels, I don't want to present any hotel to you, but I want to tell you something about the capacities. So we are really, as you can see, the city of Lucerne has a total of 58 hotels, and the Lake Lucerne region about 382. So we have enough beds for any requests you might have. Okay. Going on. Lucerne Convention Bureau, our organization, just to let you know. Okay. So we are a team of 4 working for the Lucerne Convention Bureau, and we can really help you organize your incentive travel or your travel in general to Switzerland and to Lucerne specifically. What do? We advise on ideas on planning your event. We can forward you information and documentation, like offers. If you'd like to know the prices of the hotel, the capacities, the availabilities, just drop us an email. We'll get the offers. We summarize everything in one sheet. We'll send it to you so you have a beautiful overview of what is possible here in the region and whatnot. We support you in the organization of site inspection, also virtual ones. If you say, I'm really interested in this or this venue, we can, be the link for our partners, and we support you with the documentations. Let's say if you need to sell our destination to someone else, we do this on a daily basis, so you can really let us know. Very important for you to know is that we work commission free. So we work absolutely for free to you. Just drop us an email. Again, we will be very, very glad to help you. Now, coming back to the topic of sustainability all over. Switzerland is a nature destination, okay? We are really very, very... we pay attention to sustainability, and this is why I wanted to drop, 2 topics in terms of sustainability. I could tell you a lot about it, but I'm just going to do 2 topics. Okay. So the first one is from the Lake Lucerne Navigation Company, is the newest boat, MS Diamant. I told you before they have about 20 boats, but this one is very special. It's the first climate neutral ship in Switzerland, and it has capacities up to 1,000 people. So it's really a great boat on which you can organize great things. Why is it climate neutral? It is a hybrid ship, and it's the first on Swiss lakes. So very innovative. This is what it looks on the inside, an open gallery. You got a cruise ship feeling. You can do banquets for up to 400 people on 2 different floors. They have outside areas on the foreground and on the background, and it really looks like this. So this could be an experience you can do with your clients or just on yourself. The second topic I wanted to share with you is the Campus Sursee. Now, Campus Sursee is located about 20 minutes away from the city center of Lucerne. And, the whole venue has about 550 rooms, 860 beds, 66 conference rooms, and capacities up to 500 people in theater style. So this is the biggest seminar hotel in Switzerland. And you might think the same, this is not enough. This is definitely not enough. So they are now building a brand new event hall on the campus. So it's going to be a really big thing. It will open its event hall in spring 22. And, whether it's a congress, a general meeting, a seminar, roadshow, participants will find plenty of space and the right ambience for a successful event on, let's say, how many is it? 800 square meters. So it's really huge. This location is perfect for large events up to 1,000 people. And if you combine this space, this venue, with other spaces from the campus, you can events up to 1,500 people. So great, 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 and huge stuff. So really for product launches or big conferences, we are perfect. Then there is a very, very special thing about this Campus Sursee, which is the Bau Challenge. Besides being the biggest seminar hotel in Switzerland, it is also a competence center for the construction industry. Now, if you or your clients are like me and have absolutely no idea about construction, this could be a very great incentive challenge. Now, I'm just going to show you a video actually. Let's see, I'm going to just stop sharing this. Then I'm going to show you this video here. Just to get you a quick overview. Okay, can you see the video? Please say yes or no.
Yes.
Great. Then I'm going to play it. Just sorry, Dominic, you told me before I need to click on those two things, and guess who didn't click it? I did. So here we are again. There we go. So have fun. So this was a quick video of the challenge you can do there on Campus Sursee. It's really about, getting to know how. Oh, let me just.
I think somebody have to mute the microphone.
Okay, here we go. So this was really all about, it can be fun for people who never worked in the construction area to just try to do something. However, since the topic is sustainability, why did I choose Campus Sursee? Well, the Campus Sursee was awarded by the Swiss Federal Office of Energy as a 2000 watt site. And, since 2016, all buildings have been heated by fully CO2 neutral manner with woods from Lucerne forests. And up to 10% of electricity requirements are covered by photovoltaic system, and the rest is hydroelectricity. So really, really interesting. And this is why I choose actually the Campus Sursee with this great topic, sustainability. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are arriving at the end of this quick presentation. And I told you they're going to be a prize draw, right? Look at this picture. And important for you to know is the person which is the quickest one responding to the question wins the prize draw. Just write it in the chat, okay?
So pin your answer in the chat, and the first one that answered the right question will be the winner. But if the first one did not, of course, the next one. Okay, so ready? Everybody give me a heart emoji.
Where are the emojis, ladies and gentlemen?
Please pin your heart-shaped emoji.
Yes,
Yay. Okay.
very good. Okay, are you ready?
So we are going to start the question now. You can stop the
Good.
typing the emoji.
So, my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, is how is the trip called from Lucerne up to Mount Pilatus and back? How is the great trip called? Very good.
Wow. So is that the right answer?
That's absolutely the great answer. That's correct. It's the
So
golden round trip. Now, who won? Dominic, who
now
won?
I saw in the chat the at 16:05 is Daniela Ernie.
Daniela Rini.
Ernie, so congratulations to you. And I'm going to pin my email, and please do email me your contact details, your email, your address, etc., so that I could share it with Abel for him to send the prize to you directly. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And the prize you won is return ticket for 2 persons up to Mount Pilatus. So the golden round trip is what you are gonna do. Very good. Thank you very much for paying attention. This was great, very, very fast. And yeah, I think I can stop here this presentation. Anyway, since it was your idea, Dominic,
Yes.
to show you here this, the last, this one. If you want to follow us, of course, on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you want. Post with the hashtag #MyLucerne or hashtag Lake Lucerne Region. We are very glad that you are our ambassadors. Okay. So, have you had fun? Was it good for you?
So let me share my screen right now. So basically, if you have any questions right now for us, you can put it in the chat. We are more than happy to answer some of the questions. So I'll give you some time. And if not, you're also able to email us your questions if you have any. So please feel free to pin your questions here in the chat. If you have questions, we are more than happy to answer. I think earlier on I saw a message, so maybe I can read out the message to you, Abel, and
Of course.
tell me. I mean, could answer. Let me check. They want to know, there was a question by Vincent Tam from Singapore. So he was asking that what is the duration of the milking and cheese farm experience, and if you know the estimate cost?
So the duration is really up to you, because we can always schedule it to your itinerary. So let's say if you have 3 hours, we can do an apero, we can milk the cows, make the cheese in 3 hours. If you have more time, then we do it on a longer basis. So it's correct that it takes a bit of time to make the cheese, not to milk the cows, but to make the cheese. But of course, your clients don't have to do any, all the cheese making, because the process takes quite a while. You or your clients can, make the cheese, or at least do a little bit of the process, and then the farmers will do the rest, and then they send you it back home. So it's really about your itinerary, and we can always schedule it to fit your schedule. And the costs depends on the farmer and on the time you spend there. And if you want an apero or something to eat at the same time, but but it's nothing of another world. It's really modest price. They are very modest people working there as a farmer. So yeah, if you know the pricing in Switzerland, it's all about more or less the same.
Okay, so perfect. Thank you. So now I have another question from Catherine Teo. She was asking any restaurant in the cheese farm so any can arrange half day activity and meals.
Yes, up in Mount Rigi, there are a lot of restaurants. So it's really difficult to tell you one of it. But there is a kind of a special hotel up there, which is the Hotel Rigi Kaltbad, which has a great wellness infrastructure just nearby, with kind of an infinity pool. They can cater. There is another hotel called the Grüter Hotel. It's like the Spices Hotel. It's all about cooking with plants and spices and all of it. So there are a lot of restaurants and hotels up there which it can cater during this cheese making activity.
Okay. Then I have another question from Daniela Ernie. For how long can the MS Diamond can be booked for a wedding banquet, lunch, or dinner?
For as long as you want. So you can actually rent them exclusively for the time you want. You can rent it for half a day, for example. Then it always depends on the on the normal schedule they are already driving by. Because those ships they are kind of working every day. They are not only charter ships, so they are it's like a public transport. So in order to rent them exclusively, you will have to have another ship which does the usual route, the itinerary. But either way, there is no limitation. So you can really rent them exclusively from half a day to, let's say, 3 days or whatever you'd like to.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Daniela Ernie replied, sounds good, thank you. So any more question? If not, I really thank you all very much for taking time to participate in this webinar session as usual. So we would have another session sometime in December with region Geneva and Lake Geneva region as well before the season. Christmas is really around the corner as well, and would like to show you how is it like during Christmas in this region. So without further ado, I would like to also thank you, Abel, for his time and also taking time to sharing with us all this nice information. Thank you so much to inspire all of us again. And I wish all of you a very good afternoon and happy selling Switzerland. And feel free to also touch base with us. If you have any questions, save time, just talk to us, and we'll be more than happy to support you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to everyone for your attention. It was great being your host. And, just drop me an email if you need something. Thank you very much. Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, everyone.